Hello everyone! Today I will present you the transformation of the Fullerton building and explain why it has been part of the lives of Singaporeans over the years. The main theme of this video is that the Fullerton building has been a landmark of Singapore's historical changes and major events. The building was originally Fort Fullerton, which was built in 1829 to defend naval attacks. The rocky point is where Fort Fullerton was built. At that time, Singapore was a British colony, and Fort Fullerton signified the beginning of first ever modern development of Singapore. Fullerton Building was opened in June 1928. The Fullerton Building housed General Post Office, Singapore Club, and the exchange rooms. Now you can actually see the British crown on top of the General Post Office. Starting from the 20th century, Singapore was established as the base of Britain in East Asia. British helped Singapore to build its nation. Schools were built, railway station and airport were opened. The Fullerton Building signified that Singapore was prosperously progressing under colonization of Britain. All of this flourish, however, came to a stop in World War II. After 1941, when Japan invaded Singapore, the Fullerton Building was used as a makeshift operating room for wounded British soldiers and a refuge for Governor Sir Shenton Thomas and Lady Thomas. It was also in this very building Sir Shenton decided to surrender Singapore to the Japanese. Consequently, the Fullerton Building became the headquarters for the Japanese military administration in Singapore. During World War II, Singaporeans suffered from atrocities committed by the Japanese. Schools were closed, buildings were destroyed, and lives were taken. The Fullerton Building, as the headquarters for the Japanese, witnessed the dark age of Singapore. It was a symbol of that period of history of humiliation and persecution. After World War II, Singapore became self-governed and was declared by the United Nations as an independent country in 1965. The Fullerton Building was back in its glory. Thanks to its strategic central location at the mouth of the prosperous Singapore River, the Fullerton Building naturally became the focal point of commercial activities. Almost all economic-related government offices were housed in this building, and the area consequently developed into the most flourishing region in the country. The Fullerton Building watched how this young and small nation fought tenaciously and progressed at an incredible pace to become a developed nation. The Fullerton Hotel was officially opened in January 1st, 2001. Now, once again, the building signified another step forward in Singapore's historical advancement. The Singapore government put the nation's development focus on tertiary industry. Tourism, as the main sector in service industry, naturally became one of the biggest contributors of Singapore's national income. The opening of this 6-star luxury hotel would enhance Singapore's reputation and attract more tourists from around the world. Consequently, the Fullerton Hotel is another landmark in Singapore's progression. It signified the beginning of the contemporary era of this young nation as a developed country. The transformations of the Fullerton Building represents how far Singapore has progressed as a nation. Along with these transformations, Singapore developed from a small island with scarce resources and a gloomy future to a hustling and prosperous developed country. I sincerely hope that the Fullerton Hotel and Singapore will walk hand in hand to reap more success in many coming years. Thank you for watching this video.